This is the Irontrader, and this is Midday Trading. So I'm going to take a look here at Bitcoin, at crude oil, natural gas. But first of all, we'll take a look here at a computing stock, IONQ. This video is for information purposes only, not a recommendation to buy, selling stock market ETF. Please like, subscribe. Thanks for watching. Okay, here we have IONQ. I know a lot of people like to trade this, and I can see why, because look at the move, okay? Now, here's what we got. We got a sideways action going on here, okay? So yesterday we made a high right there of 43.94. Today we got that high of 44.23, so just a little bit better above that. So but we're going sideways action, but we're holding this 21-day here very nicely. Now, let's just look at the downside here first, okay? You need to hold that 41.40. That's the key. If that's lost, you come right down here to this 40.23 level. That's your 8-day simple moving average there. Okay, now, again, then what we have is we have good support rate going on here. You're looking at 38.80, and then we can come right here, pretty much here to this 50-day at 36.26 level here. So you can see here how this is trending here very, very nicely. Bottom left, upper right there. 8-day came down, had a big sell-off here, but now she's curling right up here nicely. And if that 8-day can cross that 21-day, we can push this bad boy higher. Now, here's what we have to look at here. You got to look at the top of this candle. This is going to be key. This is that 45.56 level. That's going to be very, very key, okay? So if we can get above all that there, then what we're going to do is we're going to come up here, top of this candle here, 47.91. But this is going to be the key level right here. It's got to be that 48.56, okay? So you just look at that one there, 47.91. But right here is that 48.56. That's going to be key because that was the breakout candle. Then next level here, you're going to go at 51.66, and then your big retest up there at 54.74 level. But you got to get through this area here and just watch the top of that candle at 45.56. That is going to be key to go higher. If not, we got sideways action. It's basically what you have, but eventually she'll probably break out above. Now, RSI here, 54, plenty of room to run. Your MACD here looks like it just wants to cross here. So again, if we can get this above here, then we can have a good, nice target, but just take level to level, okay? And before we hit that 54.74. Now, you break out of that, you're obviously going to hit towards that 60 mark very easily, if not much higher. Now, we look here on a weekly chart. It's pretty much the same thing, but this here was basically flatline for how long, and then she ripped right up here. But look at that whole week. We had a really, really big-ass red candle there. But now you're still holding this 8-day here now, which is very, very nice at 40.54. And your 21 days on the way up. 50-day, 100-day, 200-day, looking very, very nicely. So just be with this here, have just a little bit of patience with this, and once we crack that 45.56, then we can start heading out these levels here and maybe retest that 54.74 level. Okay, let's take a look here now at Bitcoin. Okay, Bitcoin here. Now you can see how nicely this is holding up here. This is that W pattern I've been telling you about here, and there's your neckline going on right there with that 103.190. Okay, so that's what we're looking for. But the key level here is that 8 SMA here. Look how nicely it's been holding it, okay? So we held it on the bottom of that candle. We held it here, and now we're holding it again. Very, very nicely, okay? So downside, that's what you're going to be watching at 102.958. That's going to be key. And then we can look to yesterday's low. You're looking at 101 to 80 level here. We come down to the bottom of this candle. You're looking at 100,190. And then we have that 21-day at 98.831. And then we have your 50-day below that at 97.666, okay? So this here, it looks very, very bullish, but we just have sideways action, okay, until we can get some news. Now, T-Man came out yesterday. He didn't classify it as a reserve. He just classified it as they want to build up a stockpile, I should say, of the old Bitcoin, okay? So I don't think he wants to do anything to that dollar. He likes that strong dollar, which is in that 107. Okay, so now upside here, what you want to do is, since we have an inside day here, we want to watch yesterday's high at 107.100 level. And then right here is going to be next is that 108.475, and then this is the key level here, 108.960, and then we have your 11,150. This was your double top situation here, okay? Now, again, we close above that 11,000, then, that negates the pattern, and you go to 15 to 17,000. Very, very easy. Downside, just watch this 8-day. So right now, you're trading between that 8-day, this level right here, okay, and that 11,000. So just go sideways action and trade it. Now, IBIT, that's one I trade. That's been all over the map here today. 59.56 is the low, 60.58 is the high. So it's really good. I mean, for me, it's great scalping. I don't need that much. I'm trading 5,000 shares, so I don't need that much. I'm looking at 25 cents, 50 cents, all like that. So that's all you really need here. You can make a really good living just off of Bitcoin here. but I trade many, many other things. Now, if you look at, I just want to bring up a meta here. Meta here, the high was 638.40. You're at 645.91. You're breaking out here now on the old meta stock, and that's breaking out here. So just a matter of time. Now, Apple went up there nicely, pulled back, but it's really been really good trading. You can get 2, 3, 4 points a day out of that Apple very, very nicely. Okay, let's take a look here now at crude oil and natural gas. Okay, crude oil here, natural gas over here. Okay, so I told you this morning here, we're trading here between this 21-day here, 74.30, and that 200-day at 75.08. Now, again, we're a little bit higher, but you notice couldn't close above. Went a little bit lower, but now it closed back above. Okay, so this is the range that we're trading. Okay, but usually, you get all these red days. Okay, with that series of lower high kind of situation here. When you get that, you're usually going to get like a relief rally kind of a situation, and that's pretty much what you have here. I don't think this is going to hold on here because I think the T-Man, he wants that $50, $60 oil, and I think he's going to get exactly what he wants. Okay, I just don't think where this is going to rally up that much higher because he knows it's a tax at the pump on the old people. Okay, so let's look at the downside here. Well, right here, 74.30, that's going to be the key. Then we'll look to today's low, 74.01. Then we'll come right down here to the bottom of this candle. You're looking at 73.20 level. We have 72.70. And then we have 72.02, and then we're going to have your 50-day at 71.26, and Hondo over here sitting at 71 here. So there's nothing really changed from this morning. It's just a little bit of a scalp ski. But there's better trades right now than what's going on here, especially with that Bitcoin. That thing is off the chain here. Okay, now upside, you got to close back above that 75.08. If you can, then we look to yesterday's high. Okay, you're looking at that 76 flat, and then we come up here to 76.45, and then right there is that 8-day 76.74, and that's going to probably stop it right in the tracks. Now, remember what I always say about this 8-day. Once this starts rolling up here, and this car's coming up, this is going to provide huge resistance, okay, to the old crude ski. So just remember that. Now, RSI here, sitting at 51, that could go either way, but your green crossed over your red, that shows momentum there to the downside, and that's pretty much what you have. So old sticky here, we got to see how y'all shakes out, but just watch that 21-day on a closing basis. We lose that, we're going to come right to this level here next, and then we'll come down to the top of this candle and then right down to that 50-day. Okay, natural gas, same thing. Okay, so we're trading right between the 21-day and the 8-day. Nothing's really changed. Okay, go at 3.80 on the bottom there, and then we have 3.98 there on the top. Okay, so KOLD there today. I didn't scalp anything there today. There just isn't enough movement there for what me. The same way with UNG. You got a low of 1764 and a high of 1791. Risk to reward just isn't there for me. Okay, so we lose this 21-day, then I take a short ski, and then we're going to be looking down here. Okay, so then you're going to lose that 21. You're looking at 3.71 here, then 3.64, 3.57, 3.54, and then 3.50, and then we're going to come right down here, 3.42. But realistically, that 3.45, that's going to be your target. But you got to respect that 21-day because look how many times that it's been holding this here really, really nicely. Now, upside, well, 8 days, everything. Okay, 3.98. You get above that, then we're going to go right there. Then at 401, okay, 405, 414, 430, and then 436. Real easy. But right now, we just have sideways action. I took no trade, long or short, in the natural gas today. It just isn't enough movement for what I like to have. Okay, there's just better trades out there right now. Okay, that's what I got for you. I'll be back here after your pick close. Take a look at Bitcoin, crude oil, and natural gas here. Remember, the rig count will be out today for crude and natty at 1 p.m. All right, thanks for watching.